KG says, men are cheaters, women are blessings, life is temporary, and I am wonderfully made. So also very short and sweet from KG. I appreciated that from this person, and yeah, one of the earlier people that I had asked to do this test for me. So it was also nice, just the honesty, I guess, the perspective that men are cheaters. I don't think that's not true. We have that ability in us, and it's an ability that I guess a lot of men struggle with. I remember Andy was saying the other day that the biggest thing that men struggle with is lust, and it's not necessarily. I'm not trying to shift the blame, but I definitely do think we are programmed because of all of the media that has been put in front of us, and lust is almost not touched on in a way that is beneficial for men. The discipline that we lack when we do involve ourselves with women is crazy, and I'm not saying that as if I am not at fault or I do not. I'm not saying that as if I don't play a role in that. I've learned my mistakes and I've made mistakes in that, but every day it's about us trying to progress to see how much better we can be. Because from a male standpoint, one of the things that I read is that the most difficult thing for a man to do is to be with one woman. And for me, I took that as a challenge, man. I'm like, okay, if that's the most difficult thing for a man to do, how many men do you actually think have been able to do that? It's not a conversation between you and your hand. It's a conversation between you and yourself. Do you actually have the ability to be more different or to be different in comparison to all of the other men that are around you? Because that quality, yes, you could be played in that, but if you don't get played, you are actually standing a higher chance of building something very special for yourself and your future. Stability is the way, and yeah, and I agree, women are blessings. Ladies are such a great blessing, bro. I don't think there's a man that can tell you honestly that even if we as men, we use women one way or another, there's a form of, we need them in our lives, whether we're using them, whether we are helping them or they're assisting us, whatever the case may be. Women bless us in so many different ways. They are the gatekeepers to the world. They bring life into this earth, and also for them, I think they sleep on that fact as to them being gatekeepers. I don't think it was a mistake that God made them carry that burden. I definitely think that they are a lot more in tune with their spiritual side than KKP said. Men are providers. I have a bit of a gender role thing, so I agree with that. I'm wrong. I would like for us to have that discussion more than anything else. I don't mind that. He then says, women are caregivers. I agree. I think it will be very difficult for someone to disagree with that. Yes, not all, but we are at the moment trying to build thoughts and trying to find similarity between the perspectives that we share between the two different. I guess in psychology they are called, so the masculine is called the anima and the feminine is called the animus. I'll tag that, or I'll try use that in to try and grow our psychological terminology within this journey that we're in. But yeah, just think of them as anima and animus, not so much as men and women. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. He says life is a journey, and he says I am the best. I love that. I love people that believe in themselves, especially in such a time where there's so many different ways that people have been taught how to believe in themselves. And even with myself, I think I could be annoying to certain people because my confidence or the way I believe in myself comes off as arrogant sometimes, but that comes from the successful people that I've been studying my whole life. You look at Ronaldo, you look at Zlatan, you look at Kanye West, you look at Drake, you look at LeBron, you look at Michael Jordan, you look at, the list goes on. Those were actually my inspirations, just on a personal perspective. Inspirations in terms of personalities and people that have left us crumbs in order to get to where we want to get to, Kobe Bryant. The list goes on and on and on and on, man. So believe in yourself, bro. No one else will. So don't wait for them to give you your flowers. They're too busy doing something else, and you might die, and that's the only time that they'll give you your flowers. So yeah, you do with that what you want.